Lights, camera, and action. Cut.
Hello and welcome to the new episode of The Chat. And today we have Sonny Chatrath with us, who's an actor, producer, festival coordinator, and most importantly, a cultural connector. Hi Sonny, and welcome to The Chat. So tell us something about the South Asian Artist Community Group and the mission behind this initiative.
First of all, thank you so much for having me on the show, Pooja. I love the energy, and it's great to be here. Yeah, you're peppy. I can see that. So to answer your question, the community that we've created 6 years ago is the Facebook group. It's called South Asian Artists in the US and Canada. And believe it or not, the name initially used to be Desi Artists in the US and Canada. Some people objected, and I had to change the name from Desi to South Asian. People are like narrow-minded, so I had to change the name from Desi to South Asian. The idea behind this group was to bring together talent from all across North America, not just the US. It's from the US as well as Canada. And we have artists such as actors, directors, producers, musicians, composers, scriptwriters, storytellers, dancers, musicians, painters even in the group. They've suddenly found representation within this group, and that's the whole reason why I created this group. I started with 6 people about 6 years ago, and look at where it is now. It's about 2,000 people, 2,000 odd people in the group right now.
That is amazing. So I also know that you are an actor and recently turned into a producer. So could you tell us more about your journey from being an actor to a producer?
More like, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So I started this journey 17 years ago, actually 12 years ago. Okay. 12 years ago in 2007 when I actually acted in a commercial for my own company, which was a travel company. It was a regular commercial that we did for television, and I was cast in it because they thought I would look good as an actor, and they cast me in this commercial. I still have it. I can show it to you.
Wow.
That was the first thing that I did on screen. And right after I did that, I got cast in a Bollywood film called 9/11 that was shooting in College Park, Maryland. And we were there for 1 whole month, and I was a lead character in that film. It did very well on the festival circuit, but eventually there were some differences between the director and the producer. The rest is all history. But from there, my acting career blossomed, and I blossomed into an actor. I'm not a trained actor. I don't have any formal training. I never went to any acting school like you went to Strasbourg and all that fancy things. I didn't do any of those things, but I did pretty well as an actor. I consider myself a sort of successful actor.
Some people are like born talented.
Well, yeah, I could say the same about you. But anyways,
Thank you.
So the film acting career blossomed, and I think it was a couple of months ago that my friend Preeti Gupta told me about a short film that she was acting in called Group, and she invited me to be a part of Group as a producer. And I said I'll meet with the director, and I met with the most talented female Italian German director, Nora Yannick, who has done a phenomenal work on this film. And you will watch it at the New York City South Asian Film Festival. It is one of the short films that is playing during the Manhattan Shorts section. And this film was shot part in Pakistan and in the US. It's a beautiful love story. And immigration is playing a very important role in this short film. So I think everybody should go out and watch this film.
In all South Asians' life, immigration plays an important role.
Absolutely, that green card.
Exactly.
But anyways, jokes apart, that is the beginning of my production story. And now I am a part of Nora's other film, feature film called Wales. So I'm one of the producers of Wales. And besides that, I'm also working on a Bollywood project that starts shooting next year. And I can't talk about more about that right now because it's still in the works.
Definitely want to know more about that.
Oh, absolutely. And then besides that, there is another film that's my brainchild that I want to work on, and that we are already working on acquiring the rights of the book, and because it's a biopic. So if you keep it tuned here, you'll get more information about that.
Interesting. So now let's segue this into the New York City South Asian Film Festival, as you mentioned. Could you tell us more about that?
So New York City South Asian Film Festival is the brainchild of Jitin Hingorani, who has, for the past 5 years, very successfully ran the Dallas-Fort Worth South Asian Film Festival, the DFW SAFF. And Jitin is somebody I look up to because he is a PR maverick. He has his own PR agency called the Jingo Media, and that's a very successful PR and marketing firm. So he started this festival in New York City, and he got in touch with a bunch of us and asked us to be his brand ambassadors, and I'm one of his brand ambassadors. And I'm also managing the Twitter account for the New York City South Asian Film Festival. So all the updates that you see, folks, on Twitter at NYC SAFF, I maintain that. I, put all the updates out there about films and schedules and such. But the good thing is there are some really, really good movies that are playing during the festival, such as Kejri, which is it's a film about a transgender person, Ashish Sharma, who is a very well-known television actor. He is playing the role of a transgender man. It's produced by his lovely wife, Archana Taide Sharma, and you will see that film at the opening night. And on a film called Rom Rom Mein. That's the closing night film. Rom Rom Mein. That's with Nawazuddin Siddiqui, and he's going to be in attendance. He is coming to the festival, and you will see him. You'll be able to interact with him. And the same thing with Kejri. Ashish Sharma is going to be in attendance with his wife, who's the producer. So you can actually spend time with them, ask them questions, and stuff like that.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and my own short film Proof is a part of the Manhattan Shorts section, which is going to air on Saturday the 16th between noon and 2 p.m. So you can actually enjoy. So all in all, it's got about 24 short films, feature films, and documentaries that are going to play during a 48-hour period. And then there are like parties galore, there are after parties, so people can interact and mingle with the stars and actors. So you should definitely, you guys should also think about coming and attending the festival.
Definitely. Also, you mentioned that you are a brand ambassador for the South Asian Film Festival. So, from your experience, do you think that the South Asian community has enough representation globally?
Unfortunately, no. Just to answer your question very bluntly, the South Asian community is one of the most disadvantaged communities in the world. I belong to several groups. There are like Chinese American groups, Korean American groups, Japanese American groups, Indonesians, Filipinos. And when you go to those groups, you see the same thing over and over again. That you don't see any yellow faces or brown faces or people from other communities in the lead roles. They're very few and far between. There are roles, of course, but not everybody is going to be as fortunate as Mindy Kaling and other actors who've been successful. Some of the people that I know who are in the acting community in New York or in Los Angeles, they're still struggling. They haven't really come to the point where they are getting meaningful lead roles. I'm friends with people who work in Hollywood, who represent us very well, but even they say the same thing. There are not enough opportunities for us.
That's really sad to know.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the truth, the sad truth. And I think the world has to realize that there is a lot of talent in the Asian community in general, not just the South Asian community. Asian community in general has a lot of talent, and I think people should tap into that talent and create more meaningful content so that people can enjoy. I mean, everything is not just black and white. You need to try different variations and see, what kind of difference you can make.
But do you think that the main reason for people not reaching out to like brown faces or brown people maybe could be because they don't have the right platform to be visible or showcase their talent, or what do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think agents do realize that there are artists out there, but they are more concerned about will the film be successful in the mainstream? Will people go to watch it? It's all about the money.
Risky, yeah.
Exactly. So nobody wants to take a risk in these times. People want to have a safe bet. Just like in Bollywood, for example, there are all the films that are coming out, most of the films that are coming out are with the same people that we see over and over again. And newer actors have to settle with like indie cinema, and they have to all struggle throughout their lives. I've got people who I know who are in Bollywood, and they are struggling still. So it's pretty much the same situation, but on the other side of the pond.
That's really good to know. So I would like to conclude this. Thank you, Sonny, for sharing your wonderful experience with us, and good luck for your future endeavors and your film festival. So on that note, goodbye everybody, and see you in the next episode of The Chat. Thank you. Hey guys, thank you for watching The Chat.
And don't forget to subscribe to Jokerface Entertainment on YouTube and wherever else they stream. And please don't forget to come back for yet another episode of The Chat with Peppy Pooja.